Welcome back to Her Psychology. Have you ever noticed how quickly younger women lose interest in older men, no matter how wealthy, wise, or well dressed they are? It's not always about looks or age. Sometimes it's the attitude and behavior that turn them off completely. Today, we're exposing 7 unattractive habits older men often display that make younger women secretly cringe. If you want to keep her interest, or at least understand her perspective, this one's for you. Let's get into it. Number 1, acting overly controlling. One of the quickest ways to push a younger woman away is by trying to control her decisions, opinions, or social life. Some older men feel that their life experience gives them the right to guide or correct a younger partner. But instead of appearing wise, they come off as condescending and manipulative. Younger women value their independence and freedom, and anything that threatens that, even under the guise of protection, feels suffocating. This controlling behavior includes constantly questioning her choices, trying to restrict her from hanging out with friends, or making passive-aggressive comments about her lifestyle. While it may be disguised as concern, it screams insecurity and dominance. Over time, this creates emotional distance and resentment, as younger women start to feel more like children under supervision than equal partners in a relationship. Respecting boundaries and offering support without control is crucial. Women, especially younger ones, want to feel trusted and free to be themselves, not micromanaged by someone who assumes they know better due to age. Number 2, always trying to impress with money. Many older men assume that flashing wealth or offering gifts will earn them admiration from younger women. While some might be impressed initially, it quickly becomes unattractive when it feels like he's trying to buy affection. Constant bragging about income, expensive items, or status can feel shallow and out of touch. What younger women truly crave is connection, emotional intelligence, and mutual respect. If your wealth becomes your identity, it sends a message that you believe she has nothing in common with you besides what you can provide. Over time, this dynamic becomes transactional and unromantic. Worse, it can make her question whether you see her as an equal or just someone to impress. Authenticity matters far more than a credit card limit. Emotional availability, vulnerability, and presence are traits that resonate more than luxury watches or fancy cars ever will. Number 3, talking down to her intelligence. Nothing turns off a younger woman faster than being spoken to like she's naive or unintelligent. Older men sometimes assume their age gives them intellectual superiority. While experience does bring insight, dismissing her thoughts, interrupting her, or mansplaining her own interests only highlights arrogance. Conversations become frustrating when she's not treated as a thoughtful, intelligent individual. Even if you mean well, being condescending sends the message that you don't value her mind or perspective. This is especially damaging when she's passionate about something and you brush it off as youthful idealism or inexperience. True connection comes from mutual respect. Listen actively, engage with curiosity, and validate her ideas. You'll be surprised how much more attractive and appreciated you'll become when she feels intellectually seen. Number 4, making creepy or inappropriate comments. It's shocking how many older men still think being flirtatiously inappropriate is charming. In reality, crude jokes, suggestive stares, or overly personal compliments make younger women feel uncomfortable or objectified. Instead of building attraction, it makes them question your maturity. This behavior often stems from trying too hard to be relevant or cool, but it backfires. It's not edgy, it's awkward. Younger women are especially sensitive to these cues, and once the creep factor sets in, it's nearly impossible to erase. They may smile politely, but internally, they're counting the minutes to leave. Being respectful, warm, and tasteful in your compliments goes a long way. It's not about censoring yourself, but about knowing the difference between confident charm and uncomfortable attention. Number 5. Showing bitterness toward younger men. Nothing exposes insecurity faster than older men bashing younger guys. Whether it's mocking their fashion, lifestyle, or relationships, this negativity feels more like jealousy than wisdom. Younger women easily detect this bitterness, and it makes you seem defensive and out of touch. This back in my day attitude isn't appealing, it's exhausting. Instead of standing out through maturity and self-assurance, it makes you look threatened by a younger generation. Confidence is silent, bitterness is loud. The more you try to prove your superiority by tearing others down, the less attractive you become. Focus on what you offer uniquely: emotional steadiness, insight, and calm confidence, rather than dragging others down to lift yourself up. Number 6. Trying too hard to be trendy. Many older men try to connect with younger women by mimicking Gen Z trends, using slang, or dressing like they're in their 20s. While effort is appreciated, overdoing it can come across as desperate or cringeworthy. Authenticity always wins. Younger women are perceptive. They admire when someone is comfortable in their own skin. Trying too hard to fit into a younger crowd often feels forced and signals that you're insecure about your age. Instead of embracing the wisdom and calm that often comes with maturity, you appear out of place and unsure. Being in touch with culture is fine, but don't lose your identity in the process. Show that you respect her world without needing to become a character in it. Number 7. Refusing to evolve emotionally. Lastly, one of the biggest turnoffs is emotional stagnation. Some older men believe their way of thinking is final, set in stone. But emotional immaturity, avoidance of vulnerability, or being stuck in outdated gender roles is a major red flag for younger women. They want emotional depth, not stoicism dressed as strength. When you dismiss feelings, avoid honest conversations, or cling to rigid masculine ideals, it creates a disconnect. Emotional growth is attractive, no matter your age. Women crave someone who can reflect, apologize, and adapt, not someone who thinks he's done learning because of his age. Growth doesn't stop at 40 or 50, it only deepens. Being emotionally open shows you're not just older, but wiser. If you found this video helpful or eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Her Psychology. Drop a comment below. Have you seen these habits in action? Or maybe even caught yourself doing one? Let's talk about it. Stay confident, stay conscious, and we'll see you in the next one.